I'm live. It's alive. It's laptop. Does it need to be higher up? Yeah, not too bad. Where's my best side? Not this side. Okay, right. So let's do this thing. Let's just arrange that so it doesn't say top chat, but all chat. It's annoying, that chat window, because if everyone comes in, you won't be able to see if they're watching you or not. Anyway, so no one's watching me anyway. I did kind of set it up in the wrong thing, actually. I set it up as a stream. I didn't understand what it was when I was doing it. So yeah, I've done it as a video chat or a webcam chat or whatever it is. So there's probably other people waiting for that other stream to start, and it's not going to start because yeah. Let's see if I can go in there and somehow close it down. I don't know. Just go on just see if I can delete that. Let's have a look. Where's my channel? My channel. Right, so yeah, I'm going to be talking about my competition anyway. So I don't think there's anyone watching at the moment. So that's coming up. So this one, I need to get rid of this one somehow. How do I get rid of that? Can I get rid of that? Can I cancel it? I was going to type in. I'm going to type in here. I am in a different stream. Ignore this one. Yeah, you see, I'm not an expert at this live webcam. Like I've done it every now and again, but someone's probably waiting for me the other one. Oh, some people are here. Farley's here. Metarog's here. That's cool. I kind of set up the feed wrong. I set up a different feed, but I set it up in the wrong system. I set it up as a stream from somewhere, not as a webcam thing. Can you hear me, by the way? I've got my microphone, so I'm hoping everyone can hear me all right. What is that with the picture? I think that's just the webcam, to be honest. It's a bit whirly, isn't it? It's a bit wiggly. It's a bit closer. Does that help? Anyway, can you hear it all right? I think that's just the way the camera is, really. It's never been much better than this, the old webcam on the old computer. So anyway, I've got a competition. I'm doing a competition. I haven't done a competition before. I've thought about it for a long while, but so I'm finally getting around to it now. It was going to be called my 50 to 50 competition, because I was like, I'm on 950 subs. And I thought maybe, this camera isn't very good, this built-in webcam. I need to get a separate webcam. I don't do that many webcam-y stuff. Peace to you, Unruly Simeon. Is there a sign for peace? It's not that, is it? No. Peace to you, Unruly Simeon. But so 50 to 50. But I managed to get the 50 without doing a competition. So now I'm doing it as a 1K sub competition, because I've never done any competitions yet. But so what it is, birthday books. It's all going to be on birthday books. When I first started getting into the comic community here, the first thing that sort of got me was actually my birthday. It was my birthday, and I thought I'd treat myself. So I hadn't been buying comics for 5 years at that point, and I thought to myself, oh, wonder if I could get some comics that came out when I was born, cover dated the same month as me, so September 1969, and I looked into it and I found quite a few of them, and it was like, okay, so that was like a project for a while. I was still short on a few of them because a couple of them are quite expensive. There is one that I am planning to buy before my 50th or for my 50th birthday. This Batman. This is a real sad story. I accidentally got cover tape on that. My first birthday books, and I was all like, excited about it. I managed to get tape caught on it and can tear the cover. So annoying. It's only a low grade, but still. It was most vexing. So for my competition, I was thinking of making the prize money dependent on how many people entered the competition. Like, so if every person did, I'd make the prize go up. But I'm just going to call it a flat rate. It's going to be about $50, £50, €50, depending what country you're in. And I want you to do a video, obviously, and I want you to do some research on your birthday books. So for me, birthday books is books that are cover dated the same as you. So same month and year that you were born. As far as I was concerned, that's a birthday book. Let's just go through these again. So that was the Twilight Zone. You saw that already. I'm trying to find the key ones. Someone's got keys, but no keys in that one. This one is a very, very minor key. It's number 1 of Tower of Shadows, a character called Digger, who's like a grave digger. He's the host for this comic, and that was his first appearance, was in this comic. He also went on to join a team, I think, called the Night Shift, led by the Shroud. He's fought Captain America before. So anyway, he started off as a horror host and ended up being a supervillain. Right. Where was I? Yes, that's what you need to do. You need to research comics that came out the month and year that you were born, and just go into whatever depth you want to about like key comic. You can talk about key characters. You can talk about just anything. You can, just look into it, find out what comics came out on the month that you were born, like cover dated the month that you were born, and just tell us about them, basically. You just bought your first birthday book, Tales of Suspense 46. That's cool. What year is that, dare I ask? I'm sure you're younger than me. I'm not too sure. I can't remember what you look like. Yeah, it's my 50th this year. That's why it's the 50 to 50 competition. And that's what it was going to be, because it's my 50th birthday. So that's another thing. Another reason the 50 was like it's quite old. Sorry, makes me feel young. Right, yeah. So yeah, basically what I was thinking of doing. I mean, you say what characters, what comics came out in that day, and I'll spend 50 quid or $50 on one of those comics or one of those characters. I'll probably talk to you about it to see if you've already got them, or if it's a really, there's not much there. Maybe if your books from your Nick Miller, maybe if the books from your birthday month are really expensive, I might have to get you another appearance by that character, or maybe I'll just send you the money to use on whatever you like. But that'll be it, basically. I do the old drawing it out of a hat kind of thing. That's the only fair way to do it. So I'll do 50 quid if you're in UK, $50 if you're in America. Yeah, I suppose 50 Australian dollars if you're in Australia. I don't know, something like that. I'll work it out somehow. I mean, even if I have to PayPal it to you. I was thinking, if anybody in America wins, what I'll probably do, I'll probably just get your address from you, and I'll go on to mycomicshop.com and just put your address as the delivery address. I'll look on there, do some shopping, buy you something that's somehow related to your birthday books. And this submariner. Do you say submarine? I can't really words really work. Submarine or submariner? You can't really. They're both correct, I suppose. Anyway, Karen showing you my birthday books. Oh, thank you, Groovy Lisa. Did you see my groovy dance that I did for my 1K dance, Groovy Lisa? That because it's got some good music in it that you might like, and I've got all the moves as well. Right, this Captain Marvel. This is the first appearance of his new costume. His second costume is new. Hi, James Watson. Yeah, I might actually change my channel as well. Actually, I'm thinking about it. I'm not going to make it an all dance channel, because the amount of views and comments I've had on that dance video, I kind of think that you comic guys and you record vinyl guys are kind of like, I think you prefer your dance moves to your comics. So maybe I'll do an all dance video from now on. We'll see. Probably not, because just that one dance kind of wore me out. Another thing I am going to do as well, because I've got friends who are in the comic community. I mean, I suppose if they want to, the vinyl community people and the heavy metal heads can join in with this comic competition if they want to. I was thinking of doing a different sort of video for the vinyl community, but I'll put all of the comic community entrants and all the vinyl community entrants into a hat, and so one of them will win. So if one of the vinyl people wins, I just send them $50 or whatever to here's one for Roger, Metal Men. Yeah, so I'll probably do it like that, because I've got sort of stepping across a couple of communities. I might do another video to somehow birthday rated for the vinyl community. Got a lot of moths in here. You might see moths flying past every now and again. The sods. Got quite a lot of moths around this year. This is a debut. Oh, you've got that Metal Men. Yeah, you've got all the Metal Men though, Roger. So I could show you any Metal Man in the world. I'm sure you've got it. Have you got all the Metal Men appearances in The Brave and the Bold as well? Because they showed up in them quite a lot. Well, this one, Iron Man, it's got the debut of a character called Mordecai Midas, I think his name is. Mordecai Midas is a big fat bloke who sits in like a robot chair, and he basically desires all the money in the world, and he manages Tony Stark's in a very poor state of affairs at the end of this one. He's got no armor or anything. He gets his, I think it's life model decoy steals his identity. Right, here's a reasonably early Spider-Man. Number 76 is definitely my oldest one anyway. Yeah, you got all the Brave and the Bolts too. Yeah, that's cool. He fights the Lizard. He's a good character, the Lizard. Marvel Tales. This is 1969. Of course, they're already doing reprints. So this is all full of reprints of like 1963, 1965, that kind of thing. So even in 1969, Marvel Tales loved their reprints. I suppose, you know, if people buy them, you might as well. Right, this is a nice Silver Surfer. I was kind of lucky that it wasn't a major key for Silver Surfer, because a lot of them around this time for him are like big books, cost a lot of money. I'm not going to put my contest requirements in the description. I suppose I'll do that later. Yeah, I'll add that to it so you can copy it straight off there, I suppose. But yeah, there's not much to say really. Just look up what comics came out the same month, what comics came out the same month that you did, cover dated, and yeah, just talk about them. You know, go into as much depth as you want to. You can just mention a couple of comics if you want, or you can look into all the ones that came out in your month, and you can find out all the key characters, the first appearances, the new costumes, and that kind of thing. And you know, and I'll try and either send you the money to buy whatever you want, or I'll look into see if I can find anything that's you know, from those characters or from those comics, and pick it up for you from mycomicshop.com. Get them to send it straight to you where you live. Right, here's a call for. I believe this is Galactus's debut. No, not debut. Origin. Sorry. If it was his debut, it would cost me quite a bit more, I'm sure. Yeah, it's a pretty cool cover. It's not the greatest condition. I've got a very blurry webcam. It's built-in webcam is really cheap. I might need to get a separate webcam actually, but it's quite brown. It's not definitely off white. This cover, you probably might not be able to see it, but it still cost me like 25 quid though, so it's quite an expensive cover. Okay, Superboy. I've still got a few more birthday comics to pick up, at least birthday books as I call them. So I'll probably pick them up for my birthday this year. Definitely going to get the Captain America 117. Whatever I do, I'm going to get it. I've actually, because I have a Patreon for my heavy metal podcast that I do, and that's been sort of growing. I've got about 6 patrons, which is nothing to write home about, but they add up. And someone actually sent me a big donation, like for my show, because they liked my show that I was doing. So he sent me like $40 or something like that. So it was like, yeah, nice. So that's all gone in like a little kitty, and I'm going to spend that on getting my Captain America 117. And there's a couple of other birthday books I haven't picked up. I think there's a character called Tomahawk or something like that who debuts. I think it's his debut in a showcase something or other, but I can't remember. I can't remember exactly what it is. There's a couple of Warner Brothers? No, Looney Tunes comics as well that I'm going to pick up, because it's like, might as well. It's like Daffy Duck, or I like anyway, and there's a Bugs Bunny one from the month I was born, so it's like, yeah, I might as well pick those up. yeah, very great, man. Like, yeah, I thought, what can I do for it? And it kind of makes sense that I was always about the birthday books. But I haven't really sort of picked it up. I've picked up quite a lot already. But there's still 1 or 2 that, you know, hopefully I'll pick up somewhere down the line. Maybe one day I'll win the lottery and I'll pick myself up the first Vampirella. Right, nice Hulk. I actually put some of these. I had them all in one place actually at one point in my birthday book, because it was all stuck in together in one thing. Then I started putting them with the characters that they belong to in different boxes. And when I wanted to do this video, I was like, oh no, what ones have I taken out of here and put elsewhere? So hopefully I've managed to pick them all up anyway. All right, here's Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. It was a very minor debut, an only appearance actually of a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. I can't remember what her name was, but she was making puppy dog eyes at Nick Fury, and then she never appeared again. All right. That's a really grotty cover as well. There's a lot of staining in it. But It's all good. Like, I think this was probably my first Charlton that I ever bought. I never had any Charltons before I got this one. You never really saw Charltons a great deal in the UK. I suppose they kind of they stopped running as a company quite a while back, didn't they? And maybe they were coming over here, but I was too young to remember them, or I didn't notice them, or something like that. But this one here, when I did my Halloween series that I did last year, I did a series called 13 Nights of Halloween, where I took like 13 different stories from horror comics and I basically made them into little mini cartoons kind of thing, with me sort of narrating all the parts. So if you haven't seen those, check those out. There is a playlist with all my 13 Nights of Halloween. I think I've got it Halloween actually, I can't remember now. Right, Sergeant Fury and Howling Commandos. Yeah, Sergeant, he was quite big at one point, Nick Fury, wasn't he? Because he had two comics going at the same time. He had an Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. and he had the Howling Commandos. What book looks interesting, comic collector? The Strange Suspense Stories one? Well, my contest ends on my birthday, which is September the 5th. Yeah, it's going to go up to my birthday, basically. The idea originally was going to be I wanted to get 50 subs to get me up to the 1,000 before my 50th birthday. And so it was going to be 50 till my 50th, and 50 is the prize. So 50, 50, 50, I don't know, but whatever. It's just my 1K competition now, or birthday book competition. Now, I haven't got all of them I'm really singing. There's a couple of big ones that I need to get, and a couple of small ones as well I need to pick up. I'm not going to bother with the Millie the Models or anything like that. Yeah, it's quite a lot of time. It's like nearly 3 months. Nearly 3 months time people have got. So it gives them plenty of time to go into as much depth as they want to about their characters. Actually, I think this one isn't actually a proper birthday book, but what I kind of did, I extrapolated on my birthday books, and I decided I was going to pick all the September comics up to my 10th birthday. So this one I think is like, I don't know, later, like 73 or something like that. I don't remember. But this is another September comic from later on. That's why I've got two Sergeant Fury and these Howling Commandos. And this Star Hunters number 6. That's September 1979 or something like that. I can't remember that. Yeah, I picked that one up as well. I'm not going too hard on those birthday ones up to a 10-year-old. But this is quite a big one, a big character. In the Shadow of Sauron, or Sauron, however you want to pronounce it, number 60 of the X-Men, and that is the first appearance of Sauron, or Sauron, however you want to say it. It's basically the pterodactyl guy. So he's my birthday brother, that supervillain, and he's actually named after the villain from the Lord of the Rings. Yeah, he's the Lord of the Rings. That's right. Yeah. You reckon that Star Hunters series is very underrated? Well, maybe I'll get to pick it all up at some point, but we'll see. It won't be on top of my list. I've got loads of little ones that I'm trying to get the rest of them fried, but I'm like not rushing into it. So they'll turn up when they turn out, hopefully. Okay, this is Green Lantern. I think this was a debut. Was this a debut? I can't remember now. I think this was a debut of a supporting character who he ends up having a relationship with. I can't remember what her name was now, though. And she had, it was a bit strange. She had Cheers Autopsy J. Yeah, go for your comics and you can enter the competition. Yeah, and she had some kind of mental, not like a mental power, but she had kind of like some sort of storage capacity in her brain, and it crossed over into this Flash, and yeah, it was weird. Some alien race came down and they wanted to use her brain capacity to help their civilization, but their robot assistants decided they wanted to take over the Earth instead. So yeah, it was all very weird. And this character did get used later on. I can't remember what her name was though. But anyway, right. Thank you, Nick Miller. It's not my birthday today, but thanks anyway. It's my birthday in September, but this is building up to my birthday. Right, I've got Adventure Comics here. There you go. Your electronic date matcher works, Superman. I picked the perfect boy for me. I'll fly to his world and meet him. Enjoy your romance with Volar, but I warn you, Supergirl, you'll be sorry. Yeah, it's just quite an interesting one. I won't give you any spoilers, but yeah, it's not quite the boy she was expecting. Right, so Autopsy J's got 5 comics, 3 Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and 2 Transformers. Fair enough. But for this competition, you have to look at your book, what books came out the same month and year that you did. So it's a kind of a detective work kind of thing. But I am kind of thinking of making like a joint competition with the vinyl community and the music community, somehow related to birthdays. I'm not too sure how I'm going to work it. And then I'll bung all the applicants into one hat, draw it out kind of thing. Well, I think this is quite a big, a minor key. I'm not too sure. Roger will probably know, because he's the font of wisdom and knowledge when it comes to comics. I think this is like I don't know, maybe first Silver Age, Earth 2 going into Earth 1 or something like that. I'm sure there was some kind of hoo-ha over this one. Can't remember, but the Earth 2 Superman and the Earth 1 Superman get down to fisticuffs. It's quite a long time since I bought these now. I had a little a feature on them when I was first doing my videos. I did quite a few features on going through my birthday books. So they'll be in the old videos if anyone wants to check those out. Oh, I just realised one that's missing actually. Wonder where that's gone to. Anyway, here's another Action Comics one. I thought I dug them out. I don't know. Right, this is Brave and the Bold. This is the first appearance of Green Arrow's new costume, basically. He hadn't worn this costume up to that point, so this was him debuting it, and the facial whiskers as well, of course. Right, now this one I accidentally booked two of. It was a complete mack-up on my part. It's got great cover art. I think the original of this is like on sale for $4 million. I saw someone posting it around on Facebook. This picture by Frazetta, is it? It's gone on sale for like $4 million or something. But I've got to say that the cover artwork is awesome, but the inside stories are really poor. I've got to say, some really kind of like low-level horror stories. They were like, okay, I could see that was going to happen from about a mile off. They were really. I accidentally booked two because what it was, I was trying to get this one, Eerie, number 23, and there's another one from the same company called Creepy, and I thought I'd already ordered the Eerie, and I was going to, but I got it the wrong way around, and I ended up ordering two Eries. And that Creepy, I think it's number 29, very hard to find. I've not even seen it on sale anywhere, I don't think. It's a real hard one to find there. But I just noticed a couple of my books are missing. I thought they should be in this pile, because I've got let me just see, I haven't actually missed them out. But House of Secrets, is it? I'm always getting confused between House of Secrets and House of Mystery. What is Classic Grey Man? Me forgetting something. Or me not having the stuff at hand that I want. House of whatever it is, House of Secrets, I think it is. The first appearance of Abel as the host of the house. You know, Abel, the brother of Cain. 1969 September was the first time that he was in the House of Secrets book. Or was it House of Mystery? I can't always get them too mixed up. And what was the other comic that I should have had in this pile that I don't seem to have? World's Finest. I thought I dug the World's Finest out. I remember going to work. Oh, actually, no, I think I might have forgotten. I think I dug out the Adventure from that box, and I forgot to dig out the World's Finest. There's a really weird, blinking story in that World's Finest. Superman's got Batman tied to a stake. They're in Puritan times in Salem, I think, and he's accusing them of being a witch. And it was a real weird story. Oh no, I did show you this House of Secrets. I showed you it, but I must have forgot to tell you that. Yeah, did I show it? I don't really remember now. But yeah, it's number 81, House of Secrets. It's the first appearance of this fella here. So yeah, my birthday month, September 1969, is quite a big month for horror people, because you've got, Abel from the House of Secrets. You got the Digger from the Tower of Shadows, and also you got Vampirella. Number 1 came out in my birthday month. Cover dated. I know sort of people think of birthday books. I know they get printed up and released a few months before the actual cover date, but I couldn't bother to work all that kind of stuff out, so I just go with the cover date. That's easy enough for my poor brain to work out. So yeah, this is the one that's got Digger in. Anyway, I think that's the basics of the competition, and I've witted on long enough. I think. My nephew is going to start doing, hopefully start doing comment videos soon. So sub my nephew up. I'll add his his link in the description below. He's like, I don't know, I was 15. I think he's 15 now, but he's the only one of my family who actually read comics or do anything to do with comics. Hi, Don. I was going to go off, and then if someone's got any questions. Yeah, but basically, Don, look into books that are cover dated the same month as you are. So for me, September 1969. So you look into whatever month from date you were born, the cover date, not the print date, and just do a video about it. And I'll put everyone does a video. I'll bung it in the hat, and I'll give you $50, or I'll find a $50 book that's somehow related, or spend $50 on some books that are somehow related to your birthday month, whether it's a character that's debuted in that month. And if I can't get you say for example, you're born this, and I don't know, first appearance of some major character, and obviously it's going to be masses of money. So I can just send you the money, and you can buy what you want with it, or I can try and find a later appearance by the same character, something like that. Yeah, month and year, basically. So yeah, if there's any 80-year-olds out there, I just have to buy a character that somehow, or I just send you the money and you can spend it on whatever you want if you happen to be. Yeah, I was, because that's another thing I've been doing. I bought my big brother, some birthday books, and he's not massively into comics, but it was just nice to send him some comics the same month and year as him. Thanks, Don. Yeah, did you see my victory dance? That's another thing. I want everyone out there, when you get 1K subs, everyone's got to do the 1K sub victory dance. I want to see all of you doing it. I want it to become a thing. I want it to trend. Your collection starts the year I was born. Crisis was 85. Cool. So what month was that? Yeah, but you need to do some research and make a little video of it. So it's basically, it's kind of good. Like, a lot of people probably already know what their birthday books are. But to be honest, though, I was collecting since I was about 10, and I've never even looked into it. Never once looked into what books came out, cover dated the same date as me. Not till September last year, when it was my birthday. And I was thinking to myself, well, what can I get myself for my birthday as a treat? And I suddenly thought, why didn't I get myself a comic book that says how old I am? But anyway, yeah, I've been doing that for my brother as well, actually. So I did it for Christmas last year. I got him a couple of nice birthday books, and I'm like, well, I kind of wanted to keep them for myself because they were good. There's a really good Batman one. There's this guy, I think it's called Mr. Death or something like that, and he's literally throttling Batman to his knees whilst punting Robin into an open grave, and it's like a really good cover. And there's a really silly one, I think it's an adventure or a Superman, where he's like hobo Superman or something like that, and he's sitting there with holes in his socks and that kind of thing. I started when someone posted about it in a Facebook group. Oh, what birthday books you mean? Started doing, but yeah, because when I did it, and I thought, oh, that sounds like a good thing, and I started talking about it, and people said, oh yeah, people have been doing that for years. I thought I'd had an original idea for a second, but then I realised a lot of people have done that already as well. So but it's still a good idea anyway. It's still pretty cool. And so I bought some from my big brother. I was trying to look into that. I was trying to look into other people's birthdays as well, thinking, could I pick stuff up? But I think my dad is older than Superman, so I think he's either older or he's. But I don't know why I could get him a Superman book, and he wouldn't be that interested. I was kind of thinking of getting him a comic book for a character called Catman. There's a character called Catman because my dad does rock and roll DJing, and I do a rock and roll podcast with him, and his DJ name is Catman Jack. So there was a character called Catman. I thought maybe I could get him that. He could frame it and put it on his wall or something like that. CC, that was a great year for comics. What, June 85? Yeah, okay. That was before, because I started collecting in 1979, but I wasn't collecting regularly. That was just my first spur, my few comics. I didn't get an awful lot of pocket money, and so I wasn't really religiously going out and buying American comics. I used to get my weekly UK humour kind of comics, and like 2000 AD, and every now and again I'd go to the shop around the corner and pick up a comic or two. But I would never, and I used to sort of keep them quite neatly. But I never it wasn't until I got a job actually, so I started working. And a comic shop opened down the road from me that I started buying in earnest. And that was after 85. I think it's probably about 88 that I started collecting really sort of regularly. Cool. Crisis is your favourite story of all time. I dare say you've got it. I haven't even got all of Crisis actually myself. I think I've got maybe the last 4 issues. And I've never actually gone out, and I've kind of got it on the list now of, you know, possible pickups kind of thing. So I've got the death of the Flash, which kind of upset me, because I think Flash was one of the earliest comics that I bought. Actually, I always liked Flash. I always liked Barry Allen, and I didn't have a huge amount of them in my collection. It was always like a character that I was pretty fond of. But anyway, I think that's probably enough for me. Did everyone see? I did 2 videos on the same day. I did my dance video, and I did another haul video. I got a first appearance of Batgirl from 1967. I managed to get a copy of that. But like, I've got a big batch, and most of that batch I don't want. But there's stuff in there, some modern stuff that some guys in the community might be interested in. If you like the Middleton Batgirl 23 variant cover, which, you know, I'm not interested in, but apparently it goes for a fair bit. If anyone's interested in getting, have a look at that video. If anyone's interested, I'm open to offers on most of the stuff that I've showed on that video. And also, yeah, sub up my nephew. I'll try and put the link in down below. So come back to this video when it goes up properly, and go and sub my nephew out. I've only got 2 subs at the moment, but I said to him today, why don't you do some, why don't you do some comic stuff? Because he's got a small collection of comics, and I said there's loads of cool people in the comic community. They'll sub you up. You can look at all their amazing comics that they've got. So yeah. You used to work in a comic shop, didn't you? That was pretty cool. But yeah, okay, I think I've run out of things to say. Anyone's got any questions or anything? But I was telling you, I've got nice Avengers #3 as well. Avengers #3, and I've got was it Strange Tales, I think, or Amazing Tales 115. It's like the second appearance of Sandman, and it's got the Doctor Strange origin. So that was a pretty cool pickup as well. He got yelled at for having a channel, what, by people watching it or by his parents? Who was yelling at him? Anyway, yeah. He was asking about the rules. I just say it's open to anyone around the world, but everyone always says like under 18s you can't enter. Who knows? Who cares? I don't know if it's a thing. If some people are doing that to protect themselves somehow. But I mean, as far as I can feel, I'm not going to ask people how old they are. So, you know, I don't see it could be I don't know. No, it's not like it's gambling. I think this is not gambling by making a video talking about what comics they like. I don't know. Mind you, if you are under 18, there probably ain't any comics from your birthday month that are worth picking up. Anyway, yeah. So I think I've exhausted you all, exhausted myself. I haven't got an awful lot of videos coming out because I'm not really buying. I'm trying to look for a job, so I'm not buying. But yelled at by his parents. Depends on what he was doing on his channel. My stepson, when he was a kid, he was doing stupid stunts on his channel, like drinking his own urine and stuff. I don't know if he actually, this was the, I don't know how true the story was, but this was apparently something that he thought would get in people watching his videos. But yeah, okay, whatever. Right, yeah, that's it. Okay, got no more videos coming up actually. I can't think of anything. I'm not ordering anything. I'm not ordering any comics. So I was thinking of maybe doing I got this vague idea about doing a Captain America series, like an Englishman on Captain America. But I kind of need to have the whole run to be able to do that. So I'm not if you wanted. But if I'm going to go through them comic by comic, then I need to have more than what I've got. Nothing bad. I just didn't know about it and it pissed them off. Okay, well, it depends on how old he is. If he's very young, then not necessarily a good thing. But I mean, I don't know. Well, I'm talking off then because there's only 3 people watching now. I've bored everybody else to tears. But yeah, make sure you sub up my nephew. I'll put the link. I think I've got the link. I've got a video coming up tomorrow for all my future videos will probably be doing competitions and stuff like that. And I'm doing a silly video series at the moment for my band, my old band. Yeah, cool. Thanks for letting me to the roundup. My band are doing a 50th birthday gig. Basically, every 5 years on my birthday, I do a gig. And so I'm doing a series of videos of me like limbering up and getting healthy, like, Eye of the Tiger, ready for my gig coming up on it's 2 days after my birthday actually. But anyway, yeah, cheers for watching, and yeah, I think that's enough from me. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for helping me get to 1,000 subs, and watch more of my videos. See you later. How do I end my screen? There it is. Yes, end it now.